Football is back. I don't care who you are. There's not a better, more classic, fitting game day meal than buffalo wings. We're going to employ the classic parboil maneuver, followed by laying some good smoke down on the offset, crisping them up at a high temp on the offset, and then tossing them in our homemade buffalo sauce. There's virtually no prep work. It's a great way to feed a crowd. It's delicious, cheap, fun, and the best way to enjoy the game. Let's get it.
We got to open up the Bellfab pit. Grates are dirty from our last cook, so we'll clean these up with some crumpled up foil. Let's build up a big fire, all the way to 375 in the cook chamber. Wings need to be cooked hot and fast. Grill torch starter is broken, so we gotta ignite with a lighter.
This video is brought to you by our sponsor, Woodchuck Firewood. Woodchuck has all kinds of different wood. They're based out of Valley Center, Kansas, but they ship their wood all over the country. If you're on the lookout for wood splits that you need for your barbecue, fire pit, or fireplace, Woodchuck Firewood is your one-stop shop. Type in the link below into your browser to access their website and contact them if you want to place an order, and they'll take good care of you. I've got 4 pounds of frozen chicken wings that we're going to start by parboiling. Parboiling basically means we pre-cook the wings partially before the main cook, which will render out extra fat and result in a crispier wing. This is an important step to get the best texture, so don't skip this.
We'll get a pot of water and bring it to a boil. Toss in the frozen wings and then let the water come back up to a boil and boil for 7 minutes. Take these off the heat and drain the water. Pat them dry and toss in a big bowl. I like to drizzle some avocado oil over the top and season with a few big pinches of salt.
You can honestly use whatever kind of oil you want. I prefer oils that have a higher smoke point since we're going to be cooking at a higher temp, which is why I'm using avocado oil.
We're at 375, so we'll get these on the pit. Leave them on for 15 to 20 minutes to lay down some smoke and cook through. It's not a bad idea to flip them over and rotate them halfway through the cook so they cook evenly. In the meantime, let's go in and throw together our sauce.
These are our sauce ingredients. We've got 1 stick of unsalted butter, a 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of Frank's Red Hot, a 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Here we have some fermented garlic honey from our previous fermented garlic honey video. We're just going to be using a dash of this. This isn't a traditional ingredient in buffalo sauce, but I feel like sweet garlic makes everything better, so we're just going to use a little bit of this. And finally, salt to taste.
Get a saucepan on high heat and add the ingredients: butter, Frank's Red Hot, cayenne, Worcestershire sauce, and fermented honey garlic. Bring this mixture to a boil. Once boiling, reduce to low heat, stir continuously till it thickens and remove from the heat. Pour it into a metal bowl and season with salt to taste. We want to confirm they're cooked all the way through, so after 15 to 20 minutes, we'll check temp with our ThermoPro Lightning.
One major key component to any good barbecue is having a high quality instant read thermometer to A, get a good accurate temp on your meat so you know right where you're at in the cook, B, check for doneness using the probe feel test, which feels like a hot knife through butter. I'm using a ThermoPro Lightning. This is an industry standard for instant read thermometers. It's well built, durable, waterproof, gives you an accurate temp reading within 1 second. I did a review video on this very thermometer. Click on the link in the upper right hand corner for more information on that. Check out the link I've shared in the description and type in code ThermoProTeam for 15% off. I can guarantee you won't go wrong if you purchase one of these thermometers. It'll be a tremendous asset to your barbecue. You won't regret it, I promise.
We want internal temp to be above 165, although I like it around 200 as a goal, which gets that perfect texture. We want crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside. Once we've reached that temp, we'll take the wings off and throw them in our bowl to coat with the sauce.
That is how we make smoked, crispy buffalo wings that fire and ferment. If you like this type of content and you want to see more of it, hit that big like button, subscribe to the channel, and click on that little bell icon so you don't miss any new content. I love you guys, and stick around.